Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot and welcome to your love and career reading for December. If you've never been to my channel before, I so appreciate you stopping by. Check your body throughout the reading, and if it resonates, you'll feel it. It's not going to be meant for everybody, but if it doesn't resonate, consider checking out your moon sign, especially if you're born at night. The moon signs, we all have one, and it rules our emotional world, our deep emotional world where we kind of process the events around us. So, throwing that out there. All right, you guys, if it does resonate, consider collaborating with my energy. Claim the reading that way. Energy is invisible. It's in everything, though. We're all energy. So, first card out is talking about career and finance, money for Sagittarians currently. What card? Well, two cards. Abundance. Wow, this is cool. We've got Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles rules over our value, our money, our work lives. And we've got the abundant card of the Empress. The Empress talks about the gestation of something new. So she's the only pregnant card in the deck, okay? And of course, gender does not apply to anybody personally in tarot. But she is pregnant because it represents creating something very brand new. And it all starts with maybe an idea, or it starts with a little spark of inspiration. But the way one nurtures this is natural. You know, you don't have to work too hard to nurture this new energy that is coming from this. So this, you know, being that it's a financial reading and it's a work reading, it's a great sign that you have the Queen of Pentacles out with this abundance card, because Queen of Pentacles is very much somebody who is tuned in with their value, their time. Check her out, look her up, Google her. Okay, so moving forward with this energy, checking if these are upright, which they are. We only take cards that volunteer themselves, and if they volunteer themselves upside down, that's how we read them. All right. So first out, we've got quite a few. The Hangman. Something's coming a little too slowly, and it's frustrating you, and it's exhausting. I get it. Okay? But we're not done here, because we have 3 more cards that these flew out with. So if you look at this picture, and tarot is all about the illustrations. He's guarding all these wands behind him, and if you look closely, he's got a bandage on his head, and that bandage is like, it represents all the blood, sweat, and tears it's taken to stand by those posts and guard them at all costs. But there's a certain tenacity to this card. With the Hanged Man energy, it's a reminder that we can get a great insight and perspective if we are only patient, because it is a slow-moving energy. It's Piscean ruled. It's about wisdom. It's gaining wisdom. And so it's reassurance that even though something might be coming along slower than you would like, and it's taken great tenacity and patience, it will be worth it. Okay? So here are the other cards that flew out with it. We have, awesome. We have a collaboration card, 3 of Pentacles. So this could be being hired for your work, a skill set that you're hired for, being noticed, definitely. This could be collaborating with others. And there's this offer, this knight, they're messengers. All the knights are messengers, and this is the quickest moving one. So don't be surprised if you get an offer very soon. This could be a client, like I said, or somebody who's recognizing your skill set and they're reaching out and communicating. Specifically, I say communicating because swords, the Knight of Swords, swords represent communications, ideas, thoughts, epiphanies. So somebody is coming forward, probably with an offer. I wouldn't be surprised if you got like the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Swords. Here we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is what, remember, this is the energy that you're going towards. You're going to have great satisfaction. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck. Look how happy he is, and he's surrounded by his cups. So there's a sense of looking at all of your accomplishments and that it was all worth it, but it came slowly. And this is that, and why I'm holding this Hanged Man up, is that there's a tenacity. Everything will pay off. But to grow this thing that you have been growing, it does take patience. All right, any advice from tarot? I feel like we can go straight to the advice, because I feel like this is such a positive and realistic reading, you know? So advice from tarot for my Sagittarians and money and finances. Anything else? All right. Advice from tarot, we have, there is our Ace of Swords, okay? Communication is going to be key in the month following. So being realistic with if you have a little bit of anxiety, cool. That's there for a reason. There might be some competition with Five of Swords. Be aware of the cost of being right. So when we communicate about things if we're communicating about anything, it could be the grocery list, you know, but when we're under duress or we're under any stress or anxiety, that could come out in a way that could create chafing in your relationship. So just be aware of that, okay? You do have messages coming forward, and that's very, very clear from tarot. The Eight of Wands is either travel or messages or both, but it always carries, I feel, positive messages. Ace of Swords, there's our big message. I feel like you've got somebody coming towards you very quickly about a collaboration, hiring you or working with you. And you're going to, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Justice card, which is contracts, because I can feel almost like there might be contracts or outlines being discussed here, because you're being called to embrace the energy of the Queen of Swords. And that is somebody who is very no bullshit. So, somebody who is quick, very smart, and is very great at drawing their boundaries. This can sometimes be even like a legal entity, or it can be contractual, like I said, or it could be a lawyer, or, you know, you kind of get that feeling. So you need to embrace that energy, you know, of stepping away from kind of the gushy, excited, or softer feelings, you know, and then be very practical. Anything else that tarot wants to say? How about this Nine of Swords? Oh, wow. Okay. Nine of Swords came out with two very interesting cards, but it's pretty freaking righteous. This is coming out of a place of scarcity. This could be financial scarcity. For some of you guys, a very few of you, it's going to feel like you're stepping away from this feeling of, at one point you were really worried about belonging and about being accepted. And that for some of you guys was companies, it could have been a group at work, it could have been coworkers, whatever, or by a boss. But either way, it's a place of scarcity, and it's when it's upside down, it's coming out of that. And not only coming out of that, going away from, like, one, that fear of scarcity, and two, for those of you who felt like you weren't accepted or you were ostracized from that group, it's not only walking away from all that, but it's saying, bullshit, something better is out there. And that is why, because I was getting clarity on Nine of Swords, that might create a little anxiety, a lot of overthinking. That's okay. There's good anxieties out there, and it doesn't feel good ever, right? But it means your brain, you're going through a change, a transition. It means your brain's processing a lot. Your heart and your soul is processing a lot. And I think what's happening, what this looks like, is you are setting the stage for this offer when it comes in. But just remember to embrace that energy of the Queen of Swords. No bullshit, right? Contracts, get it in writing, no handshakes. All right, I hope that's helpful. All right. If this is resonating so far, collaborate with my energy, hit the like button, say hi. Sagittarius, present situation in love that they need to know about. We've got a Knight, we got another messenger. Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who's strategic, slow moving. Now, it doesn't mean that they are slow moving and strategic in all aspects of their life, but in love, currently, they are. Anything else we can know about this Knight who's creeping forward, but not quickly? So they have some indecision. This could be you or somebody else that represents the Knight. But the reason why they're being slow and careful in this love reading is because they can't quite make up their minds about something. Anything else? I feel like we need to ask more about the Knight of Pentacles. Just get a better idea. Okay, so they're deep in thought. I don't think they want to act impulsively. That wants to come out too. Beautiful. I feel like this is working on something. So for those of you guys who are single, it's about choosing the right partner. And you could be online dating with the Three of Pentacles. For those of you guys who are in partnerships, this is about working through something. Somebody might be delaying an apology about something, but really wanting to work it out. There's such beauty here with the Two of Cups. This is like equal give and take, equal compromise. This is a great partnership. That's, you know, soulmate energy. And the Three of Pentacles, the threes in tarot always talk about other people in the picture. And the three is a collaboration card, specifically Three of Pentacles. So in love, oftentimes it's getting a therapist involved, whether that's a book series or, you know, the 5 love languages, or it could be actually a therapist. It could be advice from a friend, but either way, getting help to kind of work through some stuff. But there's this slower energy of the night. So going forward, what do we need our Saggies to know? Keep on talking to us. So I feel like something shook up your situation, your scenario. And rather than the instinct to be giving and receiving, like the rest, it threw off the reciprocity in the relationship, that taking care of each other. And that can often happen, right? Like when other things are threatened, the last thing we're thinking of doing is volunteering for something or being generous with our money or our love or our time. Like, because we need to first secure our situation. We need to secure our money. We need to secure our home, our food, the basics, right? So this Tower moment happens and it throws off your sense of security, somebody's sense of security here. And I'm trying to be vague with who it is because I really feel strongly in particular in this love reading with you, Sagittarius, that it could be 50-50. This could be your partner feeling this, or it could be somebody else, but you're going to know, right? You're going to feel it resonate in your body. So something happened that threw y'all off, and it threw off your ability, or your partner's ability to nurture and to give and be generous. That extra, it's the extra. Sorry, the sun is coming, the sunlight's coming through the window and messing with the view. So I'm getting all weird looking. Anyway, yeah, so that's something to pay attention to, that when we are not completely secure in those basic places, you know, the security around food, where you're getting your food from, your money, right? Your job, your home. These things can throw off the balance in your relationships. All right, so continuing on with where you're headed with your energies, okay? Beautiful. This is beautiful, you guys. It starts off with the 10 of Cups. This is being able to see past the challenge, being able to see, like, using compassion and nurturing and empathy to steer through this situation. And there's a willingness to learn. So that's kind of like, hey, maybe we need to learn each other differently. Or for those of you who are single, it's like, maybe I need to work on myself, you know? A big finger is pointing to not just this shakeup, this Tower moment. Just Tower moments are gifts. They don't feel like it. They're presents that are wrapped in really shitty paper, you know, and gift wrap, terrible gift wrap. Because when a Tower moment comes, it totally shakes you up. You don't feel like you're in control. Sometimes it's as simple as just moving to a different location. Other times it could be like, you get an eviction notice, or you lose your job, or you get an opportunity, or somebody gets pregnant and doesn't expect it, or whatever, you know, but it just shakes up what you think is your life. Now, the reason why that's helpful is because sometimes we're not willing to make the changes, or we don't even have the capacity to make the changes that we need in order to hit the things that we want to, that we're manifesting for ourselves, in order to land in the places and the spots in life that are best for us, that we've been wishing and hoping and praying for. So it's collaboration basically with the universe. And sometimes, so this is all talking about what do you do in those moments, Saggy? Like, what do you do when things shake you up and they throw off your ability to receive and they throw off your real ability to give because you're worried about some of the basics? Same thing with your partner. So what's beautiful about this is that it seems like it's going to be remedying on itself, or on its own. Advice from Tarot for love, Sagittarius. Advice from Tarot on love. Two of Cups again. So this is definitely your partner who's coming through very soon. And you're getting the opportunity to fight off doubt. Some of you guys may have a mother-in-law or a mom or a dad or somebody in your life that might have doubt. But for a lot of you guys, this is self-doubt. When it creeps up, I think you're going to really be able to see clearly that those were just silly doubts, you know, insecure doubts, and that the truth that shines out is this Two of Cups energy, this beautiful rehabilitation. One sec. This is 10 of Pentacles flies out with, I think you're going to learn that you need to learn how to keep some things for yourself. So with the Four of Pentacles, this is that hoarder energy, but in this case, and the miser energy, there's all these names this card is given. But see how his hands are on his pentacles, his feet are on his pentacles, his other pentacles on his head. This is talking about in love, you know, there's this relationship that you are building with the reciprocity thing, the ebb and flow of energy. If you keep everything to yourself too much, then you don't have longevity. Ten of Pentacles upside down. You are going to ruin everything you're building. The longevity, the lifelong legacy, the family, the property, all that this means, this represents when it's upright. Okay, so if you keep everything to yourself and it's, you know, and it might be a defensive mode, you know, when things are shaken up, it's going to keep you stuck. Now, same thing too, though, if you let it all go. So advice from Tarot is to pay attention. You've got somebody really cool. For those of you who are single and you're online dating or whatever, you're open to new energy. This is about an energy coming towards you. And for those of you who are not single, this is about somebody who you are currently with. So it's very much now. This person is worth the work. Why? Because you're learning some serious shit. And that's what we're here for. This is what we're here for. It's not to lounge around and sip cocktails all the time. It's like, that's really nice, right? But even that would get boring. So this is about doing the good work. And this person holds a mirror up to you and vice versa. So it's about reciprocity. And it's about paying attention to the miser energy. What do you keep to yourself? And if you keep too much of that to yourself, what's the cost? Advice from Tarot, anything else? You could be making new plans soon, even some travel. This could be vacation. Oh, definitely. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Look how they're all looking out at the future. This is beautiful because this is a planning stage. This is like Three of Wands. Like I said, threes are not alone. So you might have been some of you guys might have even been entertaining yourself with making plans solo. Like, well, maybe I'll just do this by myself. Well, all of a sudden it turns into three, you know, maybe there's just, instead of doing this solo, maybe we need to make new plans, but I won't be alone. But it's opening a window. A fresh breeze is coming in. And perfect way to end this reading, Page of Pentacles. Check out Page of Pentacles. Just Google him. Because Page of Pentacles is being the student again, being willing to learn something, being open for that breeze to come in, and actually being able to feel it touch your skin and to be able to breathe it deeply and appreciate it. That is learning something new. This is all so positive, and it's like spiritually the good work, you know? Anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon for your next readings. Tune in for your weeklies. I got to get those going again, but it's more of a treat. It's a treat for me as well. And these are the stable readings you can count on. All right, take good care of yourselves. Bye.